Just a lot of people talking all at once right as I start up the stream. Just about.
I wish we had a bloody army.
Alright. Hello, everybody. Hello. Welcome on in. Welcome to Baldur's Gate 3. Last time we got the Karlach's engine upgraded. We got the Pixie's Blessing.
It'll need to. Cleric's magic won't hold out the darkness forever.
We've explored a fair bit. Not the most. So we could go to this house in the Deep Shadow, or we could go towards one of our quest markers. See, that's Moonrise Tower right there. Hello! Hello, Beck. I added 2 new emotes today. I like the raid one, but I'm on the fence about the yay as a potential. You are just starting the game. I just started stream. But I'm in Act 2. So I'm 14 streams deep. Do you think that the yay emote is a good substitute for the hype? Evie, welcome on in, Evie. Hang on, let me give you a shout out. Oh right, yeah, you're playing Katamari. So Evie's a good friend of mine. She also does streaming. Right now she's playing through a number of different things depending on the day of the week. Aren't you playing Puyo Tetris in like 4 hours? Oh yeah, I like it better than hype. That's good. Okay. Then maybe I'll get rid of hype and then re-swap around the name. Or I could just leave it named Yay. I think I might just leave it named Yay and use the hype spot for something else when I get to it. But one of the first things I want to do... I wish I had it. I don't have any teleports down here. Why do I not have a single warp point? I have to manually walk everywhere. But actually, while I'm thinking of it, I'm going to give you the proper shout out too, not just the fancy shout out. Go over and follow Evie. She's way more funny than I am. Wow, I got nerded on. Yeah, you're getting nerded on. Or if not funnier than me, certainly more clippable. I think from that one stream alone that you had, you ended up with more clips off of that one stream than I did from every stream I've ever had. Cannot read out loud. Do you enjoy the voice acting? Oh yeah, but for Katamari, I don't know what voice. It's kind of a thing, like an in the moment thing. Would have to think about it to answer your question of. Leviathan was asking for the King of the Cosmos from Katamari, what kind of a voice I would give for that character. Look at these nerds forgetting the first. I know, right, Sage? No, maybe they were just saving it for you. Sage grabbed it first, though. Good job, Sage. Okay, so across the bridge takes me back here. And then through this, I've got the Pixie's Blessing, so I can not immediately succumb to the shadows. What, really? Hold up. You're kidding me! I was like a pixel away from activating this sigil work point and saving myself this whole walk back that I'm doing right now. Oh. Well, it is what it is, I guess. Now I have a good warp down here. You really need to play through the game. You've been putting it off. You really do. It's actually really fun. There's a lot going on. It's long. I'm kind of ready to go to Final Fantasy IV, but not because I am not having fun with this game, but more because I didn't consider that I would be on Baldur's Gate 3 for like 2 to 3 times the length of any of the other RPGs I've played up to this point on my Thursday. So, because it's a modern RPG. It's a lot longer than the like PlayStation 1 era or older games that I was playing.
Here goes nothing.
But I wanted to start today's stream by going down here because I had a friend who was insistent that these statues in here can give you some kind of blessing. And I tried interacting with them, and I can't interact with them. Do I have to light the torches? Now can I interact with the statue of Shard, the plaque?
Do you think yourself wise enough to be granted Shah's blessing?
Okay. Okay, so that's a wisdom saving throw. Nope, nope. Nope, nope. Just trying to get this plaque. Okay, so that's a wisdom saving throw.
Are you bold of heart and sharp of tongue?
Bold of
Can you
heart.
turn any and all to the Dark Lady's cause?
Charisma, yeah. Okay, so I have to interact with the plaques. That's what I was not doing last stream. Leviathan grabbing up the counterfeit first. And Sage going in for a lurk. I must disappear to avoid spoilers. Have fun. Thank you, Sage. I appreciate the lurk. And the last plaque.
Do you accept Shah's test of your intellect?
So, int, wisdom, and charisma. This is literally the 3 mental stats. I'm gonna lurk as well. Alright. Thank you, Evie. Appreciate the lurk. Thank you for being here. Both of you. As well as Beck. How are you doing, Beck? I'm gonna start with the easy one. I ignored your sexy question.
Bold of
Oh.
heart and sharp of tongue. Can you turn any and all to the Dark Lady's cause?
Are you making your characters sexy? I like it when they are sexy. What do you mean by am I making the characters sexy? I'm not sure. I'm not sure what you mean. If you're talking about characters for romantic relations, sexy outfits and stuff. Oh, I had an absolute banger of an outfit on my on me for a little bit there. I had what was basically like I looked more barbarian than Karlach with one of the outfits I was wearing for a little bit. But stat wise, this one's much better, and I like the look of this one better anyway. Here we have the druid, definitely druid, not secretly a cleric of Shar. That we've got going on. We've got the literal assassin in drow assassin clothes, and then the barbarian wearing like half plate or whatever. Outfits are linked to stat. Yeah, unfortunately. I wish there was a vanity slot for the outfits, so you could wear whatever outfit you wanted and get the stat benefit of different clothing. But if there is, I haven't worked out how to vanity slot stuff. Doing good today. Hand hurts because you injured it last night. Uh-oh. Other than that, I'm doing good. Woke up with a smile on my face, decided to do my best to spread the positive. Yeah, let's go! Spread that positivity. Cantrip for a +1 to 4 on saving throws for 10 turns. The heroism elixir would just give me the bless bonus. I think I'll just go with resistance, honestly. 5! And that was the easy check, too, because I had so many bonuses. Hades! What's up? How you doing? Hang on.
Cheer 50.
Oh, you're back in on the grind for Legend Arceus? I don't know if you're going for just beating the game or if you're going for like getting all of the Pokemon in that. Chatted in a few streams today, haven't in a while. It's really nice. Got to check in some of my favorite peeps. That's awesome.
Confidence surges through you. You feel like there is nothing you can't do, no one you can't win over. The statue seems to agree and approve.
Dark Lady's Grace earned Char's approval through their charming nature, plus 5 bonus to Charisma until long rest. I don't even need the other two. I could go for the other two. I don't know if they would stack or cancel, though, and I don't want to cancel that plus 5 Charisma. Just playing with my inner. Oh, yeah. You were talking about that. I think you were talking about that on someone else's stream. You kept playing for like half an hour before you realized the internet even crashed. The kids call it Riz these days. So I've heard. Yeah, the kids call it Riz. I got that Lady Char Riz. That dark Riz. So this is Find the Ledger. Let me just take a quick look at my quests. We've completed the heart. There's nothing more to
What's on
talk to
your mind?
Karlak about, right? I'm worried about what Damon said with your engine.
Listen, I'm never going back. If you said I could die right now or live 1,000 years in the hells, I'd choose to go out now with my freedom intact. I don't expect anyone to understand that. But I've been dealt a hand most people don't have to contemplate playing.
Wouldn't be forever. You could return just long enough for us to find some solution. We're a team. Find some solution. I want you to live. Ugh. I mean, I could respect your decision, but at the same time...
I want to live too, but not under any circumstances. I have the power to choose now. And I'm going to make that choice. Myself. But I don't want to talk about this now. I've been given a huge gift. I can touch the people I love for the first time in a decade. And for the first time in a decade, there are people I care about all around me. Let me enjoy that. Please.
I'll leave it alone for now.
Thanks, soldier. I just want to celebrate this.
Just for a little.
At least for a little.
Man, I haven't heard a sound alert or anything. Respect it. She wants freedom. I want freedom. Yeah, it's a complicated matter. Very nice. That was emotional. Wait, what? Where do I want? What do I want the ledger for? Okay, hang on. Completed quests are all closed. Companion quests is whatever. The night song, I have to go back up to the mountain path to do the night song. Oh, that's the guy. Bring justice to the victims of a murderer. I gotta go get the ledger and bring it back to him. Lucky biddies! Thank you for the lucky biddies, Vec! We'll make the best use out of the lucky biddies. Also, Hades, I don't think I thanked you for the 50 bits. Thank you, dude. Okay. So, gotta go to Moonrise Towers. Worms Crossing. I assume Worms Crossing is also on the mountain path. So we've got 3 things for the mountain path. The last find cure. But let's go get the ledger. The Waning Moon. Where am I coming in from? Alright, everybody. We were spotted by this archer. Who we can
One day I'll catch a break.
talk to, but he's blighted. Who? What? Who are you? Hold up. Okay, so the blighted in this area are not unconditionally attacking. There's a wooden chest here.
This calls for careful
Can I
work.
steal from this wooden chest without being... Well, it's not a steal. It's not red. It's not red, so it's not stealing, but at the same time, doesn't
Find a way forward.
look the...
Waning Moon Distillery. No last call until the casks are dry.
Running low, need to make what I have last, but I appreciate you. I appreciate you here, just being here, Beck. The bits are nice, but your presence is nicer.
Nurses will visit again.
Thistlebauld Thorm. Just made me smile so big. Well, now you got more positivity to go around and spread. It's all good stuff. Resistances to slashing, piercing, just resistance to the basic damage types. And thunder as well. I love that you found Detra. I would have never found you otherwise. Oh, absolutely. I don't even remember how I found Detra. But I'm so glad that I did. Because Hades, I want to say, is coming from the other group that I found. With Hades, Feathery Hades, Lone Alpha, Detroit Spider. But then, like, Detra, you, Clipless, Stinky. Like, I don't even remember how I found that group. I just found Detra one day, and then it's like you were always there, you just belong. Thank you, Beck. Now you've made me smile with a big grin. Hello, Governor. I'll have a nice order of grog. Bella! Thank you for the follow. It's going good. Oh, hang on, let me, prepare this. Okay. What is it you're serving?
Only the best. Oblivion and beyond.
Watching stream, glad to hear that.
Cheers! Bottoms up! Go nuts!
This guy looks like he had a long night. Might be best to keep him happy for now.
Leaning in, you can see how the creature's skin barely holds it together. The bulge of its belly is on the cusp of bursting wide open.
He looks
Interesting.
set to burst, and will probably be left hip deep in his juices.
Go on, clean. Make it drink. Be drunk. You and I both. To our good health.
Well, I could make a con saving. Yeah, that's what I figured. Con saving throw. Or I could do a sleight of a hand to fake drinking it. Can you give me a little bit of resistance? I'm gonna need it for this saving throw, if anything in the past has taught me anything. Yep. If it wasn't for that, I would have been one short. And that resistance +1. Exact meat. Whew, okay. Is that tea I hear? Bella, I'm going to be frank with you, Bella. This is sounding like the starts of several interactions I've had in the past with artists trying to sell me art, and I'll just cut to the chase and say I'm not interested. But I will say what I do other than just in case I'm just reading into this too much. I will say what are the things I stream? I stream Stardew Valleys on Monday. Whatever game I feel like on Saturday. What do you need to roll? What are we hoping for? The difficulty class is what we hope for, at minimum. And the dice roll is the die is 1 to 20 with whatever bonuses that I have. So in this case, I rolled a 14. I was aiming for 14. I need to roll at least a 14.
Liquid burns your throat as you swallow, but otherwise you feel no ill effects.
Elixir. But such a small sip you take. Fear not. You will soon quaff as I do. Now tell me the story. A fable. A saga. Guide me.
Alright. Oh, performances. Just flat performances. It's a good thing I've got that charisma bonus from the, I will not share any story. No, okay, I'll share a story. From aboard a mind flayer vessel, I witnessed the hells themselves. I gazed on nature's bounties. A couple years ago, I went to a local comic book store for their Black Friday sale. Had to roll a d20. Whatever number you landed on was the percentage you got off your purchase. Managed to roll a 20. You got that, Riz? I got that, Riz! Never gonna forget it. Honestly, that's a really cool way of doing a sale. Roll a d20. I respect it. Also, yes, that is tea that you hear. I am drinking tea. I'm actually at the bottom of a cup. Gazed on nature's bounties in a verdant grove of druids. Seen the goblins file rituals with my own eye. You love your tea? Absolutely. I've briefly considered the idea of rebranding some of my stream stuff towards a nickname that I got more recently. I want to say a couple years ago I was given the nickname the Tea Cat. T-Cat, I'm dying. I love it. Of course you love it, Beck. Cats are like your favorite thing. That does not surprise me. Well, yeah, no, I would keep Ninja. I would probably put Ninja the T-Cat. If I was to do it, but I don't think I am. 'Tis true, I do love me the cats. Silver-tongued devil bade me feast in his lavishly appointed banquet hall, scented a great tower-infused magic, most powerful magic, explored lost fortress buried deep in the underdark bowels. Honestly, I like the first one, because... Can I have guidance? Ooh! 20! No! We failed by 1! I get inspiration. I could re-roll. I'll do it. Give me that roll. 15. 23, let's go!
So am I. When my cup runs dry, let me pour you some sympathy. You ask, you drink, then you amaze, infuse, astound me again.
How did you become what you are now? Who placed the curse on this land? I know it was Shar placed the curse on the land.
Father Catherine's laughter, not joy, not ever, never, only laughter. Now drink it deep. Father Catherine created.
Okay, Father Ketherick. Okay.
Sustains. Silence. Quiet. Hush. Just drink.
Why not drink? What is the risk here? I don't know what he's poured me. As far as I know, this could be poison. It's making me make saving throws against it. Natural one is an automatic failure.
The creature's brew is more potent than anything you ever drank before. You feel instantly drunk and unsteady on your feet.
More stories.
I see, I'd probably drink it IRL, but I'm careless.
Tell me of foes fell, villains vanquished, beasts bastard.
I slayed a hideous hag, died a gruesome death. Towering creature rose from molten lava. I felled it with great wit and might. Disadvantage! Uh-oh. Because I'm drunk. Guidance? Oh, 14! It was close! Oh, yeah, I don't have any more rerolls.
Any fool can grovel with hot rocks. Just poke a fireplace. No more blood, but now give me blood, or I take it.
It's disemboweled a Balor with its own pointed horn. I ripped. Well, I gotta make a deception check, which is just for me a flat charisma check. Oh, but disadvantage still! No! Okay, 13! We did it! We did it! With disadvantage! Oh, we succeeded the disadvantage check. For reference, Beck, disadvantage means roll 2 d20s and take the lower d20 of the two.
Its eyes were not bigger than its belly then. Delightful. A grizzly tail with a frothy nail. Ask, question, make your query, and drink once more.
What can you tell me about Ketherek? How do they sustain the shadows?
The spirit of the land. More drink.
What can you tell me about Ketherek?
Father is Father, eternal.
Thanks for explaining that. You're welcome. There's also advantage, which is the opposite of that, where you get to roll 2 dice
No more
and take the larger of the two.
drink. No, must not, cannot, will not mention her. The customer is always right, but also wrong.
Yeah, sleight of hand is definitely not working this time. Saving throw. Resistance. 19! We did it on the die alone. Let's go. Bottoms up, buddy.
Each swig is as painful as the last, but you remain in otherwise sound mind and body.
Cheers, mate. You look ready to explode.
You want Father's personal, mysterious secret. Secret? No. Not never. Father said, ordered, commanded. Don't say it. Don't say it. Cage. Her cage.
Her cage?
Falcon, perish, die, buried, buried in Thorn Tomb. Father told me.
Thorm Tomb, you say?
I can't perish. No, nay, neither. Too strong.
Take cover! Outlander, I've had worse. Karlak gained 1 inspiration. So I have +5 to charisma because of the Dark Lady's Grace, but I also have disadvantage on charisma checks because I'm drunk. Yep, that doesn't... Let's just grab up the common table wine, the mug of beer, you know.
What's that?
Loose planks! The ledger!
Finally. There might be some more room for the rest
Pitcher of beer. Pitcher of beer. Can't reach this. Can't reach this. I can't reach this. Karlak, do you have longer arms? Can you reach this?
Sorry.
Can't get there?
Terrible. I'll clean up right past that. Looking ahead. Too much drink. Too quickly. Bad.
Did I didn't apply any of my, I didn't apply any of my daily prep spells.
Oh, I could go for a good meal.
Is that blood? Renovations. Please. I'll clutter the party. Looking for some more stuff now. Never a dull moment.
That would have been an awkward fight if I, had to fight without my mage armor.
I'll take that.
I'm about to start drinking some beer. Mm. To each their own. Mm. Whenever you deal fire damage, gain 2 heat. I don't think the heat is going to be particularly useful to me. So I'm going to actually add this to wares. I'm not going to send the ledger back to camp, though, because I'm about to go bring it to a man.
And for some more stuff now.
Return!
Or I'm a dead man walking.
Aren't we all?
Not as long as we can put up a fight, we're not.
Good man. See any movement out there?
Very well.
Dark to tell.
Is there a reasonable way for me to de-drunk myself?
Watching us. I wish we'd gear up and head out. All this standing around is making me antsy.
Got to have a plan first. Got to trust Jahira to come up with one.
Great.
I do.
That's what I was afraid of. The internet tells me only a long rest will get rid of drunk from that encounter. That's what I was assuming would be the case, but I was hoping that there would be an easier way.
If you need something sharp, I have a few things left. I can sense some. Smell it almost. Somewhere in the area. Underground, maybe. Out there in the shadows. If you find it, bring it to me. I'll make something incredible.
Coffee injection straight to the blood. Found some hellish masks. Can you make anything of these?
Using something that's already fabricated is tough, but I can try. How many do you have? Fair enough. They might have use, they are. If you want me to have another look, you know where to find me.
I will... Yeah, well, I was trying to talk to you to sell stuff, Damon.
Can't sleep, so I might as well hammer.
See what you have.
Anything?
Sell wares. Half plate. Nobody's going to use that half plate. Scale mills. Find a sell. Spare greatsword. It's got two different enchanted greatswords, so that would be redundant. Greatswords are slashing, as is the great axe, so little point in that. Just regular longbow is not worth just keeping around. Tea! Actually got a fancy tea pack for my nephew for Christmas. Keep forgetting about it. And not drinking it. I need to get on that. Tea keeps for a good long while, and I will say, even if the tea does go past its best by date, all that generally means, from my experience, is that it's just not going to be as potent, flavorful. So it's better to use it before the date, but it's still perfectly drinkable after the date. At least in most cases that I've experienced. It's just weaker.
I'll be here if you need anything else.
Okay. What was it talking about when it was saying something about a mask? I don't see any masks in my stuff. You've got a jump potion. Forgot I got that.
Careful, I bite.
You've got the moon lantern that's empty now.
Wits and blades always sharp.
Oh, I just didn't sell your longbow and leather armor that you just have on you for no good reason.
No time to rest. Seems like a good moment to talk.
Okay.
Can't sleep, so I might as well hammer. Need anything?
What is the best honey with tea? Generally speaking, I would say the best honey to have with tea is, in a broad sense, and I know this is sort of a non-answer, but in a broad sense, I would say that the best honey to have with tea, or the best honey to really have with anything, is local honey. If you can find any bee farms, beekeepers that live in the general area of where you live, that is ideal, because the thing about honey is the bees process all of the local allergens in whatever area that you live in. And so, thanks for that, Detroit. Having a serious conversation about tea and honey, and Detroit just comes on in with that in the chat. What's up, man? What you been up to? Love graffiti art. How are you? Oh, Helldivers 2! Are you doing your part for democracy? Thanks for the shout out. Oh, you're welcome, man. Helldivers, I'm interested in Helldivers as a series because it gives very strong Starship Trooper vibes. If you've ever seen that movie, or my preference, the mini, like the animated mini series that went for like 8 seasons that nobody seems to know about. Making Twitch beautiful again. I hear that. They took the bugs directly from the first movie. Mm-hmm. To finish, oh yes, I agree with that answer. Yeah. Yeah, so basically the bees of any given area will process all of the natural allergens for the area. So if you can find honey that is from the same area in which you live, it basically gets your body acclimated to dealing with any of the natural allergens, and you just won't have allergy problems. Or at least if you're used to usually have allergy problems, it will lessen them by inoculating your body to those allergens through just general honey exposure. But if you're talking like the different typings of tea, or not tea, the different kinds of honey, my personal preference is sourwood when it's in season. I like a good sourwood honey. Clover and wildflower are the really big popular ones that are super easy to find in even just like a general grocery store. But they are my least favorite. I don't go for wildflower, or especially don't go for clover. But it is what it is. Also, you have to be real careful about buying grocery store honey because a lot of it isn't honey, it's just sugar water. Because actual honey is expensive because it takes time and processing and a lot of land to make a honey like beekeeping farm actually work. And so your basic grocery store honey, a lot of the time they'll just make a custom sugar water and then label it as honey. Didn't realize there were so many differences with honey. Well, yeah, the thing with Honeybeck is the flavoring of honey is based on what the bees are pollinating. So if you have different plants in the areas around the bee, then you'll get different flavors. Cassia and berry blossom honey are my favorite. I want to say that first one, I don't know how that's pronounced. Acacia? But I had a college professor at one point who also had like he did beekeeping as his second job, and at the end of the semester he brought in just a bunch of different honeys, and I can never remember what my first choice. Sourwood was actually my second choice, but that sourwood was the one that was in season when I went to go and get some honey from his farm. My first choice wasn't in season, and I cannot remember for the life of me what my first choice was. But I feel like that name that you wrote out, Acacia, I feel like that's ringing a bell in my mind. That's how I say it. Okay, that's good. At least I'm consistent. Used to buy honey from a local farm. I would buy 4 liter jar at a time. Loved it. Baked with it. Mm. Just like milk, organic cows. Neighbor is an A2 farmer type of milk that people that lactose intolerant can drink. Color's a light yellow. Okay. I'll have to keep an eye out. I'll have to keep an eye out for it. Um, I'll actually give him. I'll hand over those masks because I don't see. I can spare 2. I don't see them in my inventory, and
I thought I sniffed American scent somewhere. These must have been a pain to get a hold of. American masks are brittle, so what I make won't last as long as my usual pieces.
I am curious. Manuka
There.
is
Careful who sees you using that.
the
Make
honey
sure
that
the
tastes
walls
like
are
medicine?
eyes.
Who would want honey that tastes like medicine? That sounds strange. I mean, I guess some people like the taste of medicine. Orthon Explosive. 3d6 fire damage and condition of 1d4 persistent fire damage for 3 turns, to use Pathfinder terminology rather than D&D terminology. Honey is medicine. I think it was New York. A bunch of beehives ended up making red honey, affecting the honey production. Investigation turned out the bees were getting the red color from the cherry factory. It was also growing a bunch of drugs. Oh no. Oh, that's wild. Raspberry blossom, very nice. Only thing in this world that doesn't spoil, also natural antibiotic. Exactly. See, Beck knows.
This place gives me the creeps. Best be on my way.
Yeah. It does get, honey does get, it doesn't spoil, but it does get to a state where you have to put in some work. If you just let it sit for a long time, it'll get in a state where you'll have to put in some work to, like, re-liquefy the honey. But the reason, do you know why why honey doesn't spoil, right? Well, even if you do, I'll say it for everybody else. The reason honey doesn't spoil is because it's already been processed through a digestive tract. Everyone failed a perception check. I'm sure that's not a problem. That makes sense, it's processed. Aloe vera is pretty good as well. Okay, so here's the camp in the Shadow Curse lands. I don't remember where the buddy who wants the ledger is. And also, as much as I don't want to have to re-get the Dark Lady's Grace, I really don't want to do a bunch of dialogue stuff while drunk. Drunk man go boom. We're gonna save Drunk Man Go Boom. And then we're gonna actually have a long rest. Even though I'm literally at Dark Lady Sounds Sexy. There's Will. There's Karlak. Karlak's just hanging out.
Let's move.
Let me... Oh, wow, I'm not the one carrying the 8 camp supplies? I thought I was. I am the one carrying the 21 apples, though. $10 apples times 3. That's 30 of the camp supplies. And then we just take a fish and 2 sausages. Or undo the sausages and I do the stack of 11 apples with 1 sausage. Full rest. The plant, turmeric? Yeah. What about turmeric? Are you older than me? I feel like everyone is older than me in spirit. But I know you don't reveal your age. Most of my friends are younger than me, more mature and mentally stable than I am. Well, my go-to answer is that I am immortal. I have been around for a very long time, and I intend to stay around for a very long time. I know that is your answer. I guess I won't get a real one. That's okay. Just curious. Still got the Pixie Blessing. I've still got the Blessing of Saloon. Okay. I have stated. I did mention that I originally got during my birthday stream. I will say this much for you. During my birthday stream, I did mention that I got Spyro 25 years ago. So, if that gives you a minimum to work with, I don't know how old you are, Beck. but I can personally assure you, by every metric, I am greater than 25. I will be 42 in April. Okay. You are a lot older than I was expecting. I expected you to be somewhere in your 20s. Everyone seems to be getting into the Helldivers. Looking forward to Dragon's Dogma 2. I never got into the Dragon Dogma series myself. This is where I remind you all my friends seem to be more mature and mentally stable than I am. You know what? That is a fair response. Oh, there he is. Okay. Let me... Mage armor myself. Speak with animals? Where's the speak with animals? Speak with animals. I don't feel that old.
Don't burn yourself.
As I've often heard, and have stated, before as well, growing older is inevitable, but growing up is optional.
Still alive, so that's progress.
Locked up for a long while, so I missed out on a lot of growing up I could have done.
On my way.
Fair.
Look at me like that. Our orders do not matter.
The air stirs in trepidation. You have the ledger.
I did indeed find the ledger. Tell me why you want it first.
To punish a murderer. If that is not enough, leave. I have no time for those lacking commitment.
How did you know?
Always knows.
Here, take it.
We have it. Her lies, her guilt. Madeline reported her friends to a dark justiciar and fled when they were butchered. Well, she flees no more. I will be the conduit for Madeline's spirit. I will force her to face trial, and you will be the judge. Make her beg. Make her suffer.
Let us see what she has to say first.
Careful, for a serpent in life is a serpent in death. Witness.
Played a little back in the day, unfortunately. Gonna snooze my ads for a minute while we deal with this.
You said I was gonna be punished. That you'd be the judge. But I didn't mean to hurt anyone.
Why don't you tell me what happened?
Said it didn't mean nothing. That Ben and Mark were just drunk and whining. The Dark Justicia promised she was gonna chat with him. She promised.
If it was drunk complaining, why did you report them?
The Dark Justicia said to report everything, big or small. She ain't the type you say no to. She gave him a dagger each and told them to press it against their stomachs on the count of 3 to start stabbing and not stop till she said so. She never said stop. I'd do anything to take it back. Anything.
Murdered your friends, you're a coward. It's all persuasion, so I'm glad I undid drunkenness so I don't have to do all of these at disadvantage. I need to think on this one. Let me catch up with chat while I think on this. I'll let those ads that wanted to run actually. Played it a bit back in the day. Unfortunately, a few other games, Skyrim, Bloodborne, etc., didn't get much attention. Really enjoyed what I played. Fair. Of course, after being locked up, self-isolated, I'm much happier now. Pandemic changed a lot for me. Felt like a forceful lockup again, so I reached out and joined IG, then Twitch. Changed my life for the better. I'm glad that you now have like a safe space here on the internet, Beck. I'm glad that you had somewhere to turn to. Made lifelong friends. It's been amazing. I'm only an hour and a half in, and I already drank through both my cups of tea. I'm gonna have to go get drinks on the next ad break. Get to meet a bunch of them at the end of the end of April. And you're going on a trip where you get to meet a bunch of people? I say option 3, but that's just me. Yeah. Like, I get where this guy's coming from. But also, she wasn't the one who actually committed the murder. DC, yeah, it doesn't take much convincing for me to convince her that she's not responsible. Because that's already what she's hoping, I'd say.
What I did was wrong. And I won't ever forgive myself. But hearing that just one person doesn't hate me, that one person forgives me, makes the load so much lighter. Thank you.
You were supposed to make her suffer, not forgive her!
What happened wasn't her fault. She deserved forgiveness. Everyone deserves a chance at forgiveness.
That doesn't matter! I seek the guilty, the tormented, the anguished. You have crossed me. And for that, I end your pathetic life.
Oh, somebody got inspiration. Well, so much for gaining some kind of spells off of this guy. Now I'm just going to focus on killing him. Jesse set up a sponsorship for you last year, didn't tell you about it, and purchased me this trip. Stitching retreat in Toronto. And 4 nights in a hotel with plane tickets? Plus spending money? That's amazing. I hope you have a really good time, Beck. You gotta talk about it when you get back. At least 20 people there I've gotten to know over the past few years.
Let's make this quick.
It could bonus action healing word, but there'd be no point in it. So I will just take the opportunity to not do that. Sneak attack on the Raven. Take the Raven out before it even gets a turn. Raven's dead.
Excellent.
Offhand advantage. Stab him in the back.
You have been judged and found wanting.
Lucky? Are you trying to stab my cat? Bring it! 2 damage!
Blood comes easy these days.
Let's switch. Let's let Karlak take her turn first. Karlak, why do you not have a weapon equipped in your melee weapons? Karlak, where'd your adamantite greatsword go? You can take the Susser Greatsword, I guess, but now that was a... There goes your standard action, I guess. I gotta figure out what happened to the Adamantite Greatsword. Because that can't just vanish.
I can't even catch my breath.
Disadvantage because I'm in melee range. Where did your melee weapons go? Who unequi- Oh, is it because of the fear? He made us drop our melee weapons on the ground? Yep, there it is. Yorgel's Greatsword. Short sword of first blood. Well, at least we've solved that mystery. Blinded by darkness.
Come on, can't stay idle.
85% even with plus from blinded, minus from blinded.
Put him up.
Reckless. Doesn't do anything good for me anyway, so I might as well just regular attack. Take him out. Pick up my... Nope. Give that to Karlach.
What's the story?
Well, it's a good thing you've got the Susser Greatsword as a backup weapon.
What to do? These boots have seen everything.
Return at once. What's this say? No stabbing cats? No, we're not stabbing cats over here. No, sir. Queen was clear, full retreat. Shadow fell with all due haste. Huh. Okay. Sent to camp. We throw our books at camp. Here's a fun question. If I put that in my offhand, can I wield... Okay. That is not an equipable weapon. I thought... It's got the melee tag, so I thought it would be a melee weapon that I could equip into my melee weapon slots, but apparently not. I don't need the rotten carrots. Anything good on the Raven? No. That's just lightweight, high value. Absolutely take the silver cup. Which reminds me. Highlight everybody. The ledger? Oh, I can pick up the ledger. Send that back to camp.
Might be useful.
Silver tray. That's also low weight, high value. Okay. Let's do another save. This time, we forgave. Because that's what we did. Oh, there's just a locked, sturdy chest up here?
Someone there?
Asterion, you're up.
Hardly a challenge.
If it's hardly a challenge, do it first try, buddy. You can even have guidance. Oh, I thought we weren't going to get it because we rolled a 2, but we maxed out guidance. Perfect. Scroll of Stinking Cloud. I'm gonna take the scroll. You can have the gold. Doesn't matter who has the gold, just somebody has the gold. I just lost a pencil. There it is.
Can't give up now.
Okay. Now I could go to the house in Deep Shadow, or I could actually go towards this toll house slash the Moonrise Tower. I think what I'll do, I think I will go here.
Don't waste a step.
And then go back. I'm gonna go back down for Shar's blessing. Okay, hang on. I am confused. Pokemon Community Game, did you just try and use an emote for a different channel that you... What? Okay. You do you, Pokemon Community Game. You do you, I guess.
statue watches serenely. Its challenge has been met.
Oh, boo. Drinking competition cost me that bonus.
Do you think yourself wise enough to be granted Shah's blessing?
+1. I'll try. Try with a little resistance. Let's go for the wisdom. Let's go for the wisdom. Easy dub.
Warm swell rises through you. Acceptance. You are worthy.
Feldzer, hey, what's up? So I grabbed the charisma one, and then immediately got disadvantage on all saves for the charisma stuff because of the drinking contest with the one guy that explodes. And so I did a long rest to get rid of that condition, and then now I can't re-get the charisma bonus, and I hate it. 3-day weekend, living large, nice. You are worthy. Does that mean you can lift Thor's? Maybe. I don't know. I'll let you know if I find Thor's hammer. I'll try and lift Mjolnir. I see no problems with that. No harm in trying, at least. Is that the sigil right outside Moonrise?
We're close. I can feel it. The Absolute. Its power is strong here.
Do I actually want to go into the tower, though? That's the real question. I could go back and do the mountain path, or... Wait, hold on. Find Kethric's relic. Investigate the... Oh! I did not see that. So let's do a full 180. We're gonna go find that relic. How do you not want to go into the tower? Sounds intriguing. It is intriguing. The thing is... Okay. I'm blind to 99% of this game, Beck. But the one thing I do know is once you finish doing the tower, the game just drops you into Act 3 and you cannot go back to anything Act 1 and Act 2. That's like the one thing I do know. Hello?
Hey! I know you. You're...
The guy who's gonna fight off these shadow creatures?
Twist 'em up.
Yo! Forget having to fight them. You got it handled.
Arabella, the little girl Corgan nearly killed. Sorry. Knocks the wind right out of me.
No incantation, impressive.
That druid idol I took? It changed me. I can do all sorts of stuff now, not just the vines. I think real hard and say some loud words and then it happens. Mostly.
That's impressive. It will give you a warning prompt at the cutoff point. Fast travel point's right there, so you can clean up the act beforehand. That's fair, Feldzer. the other concern I have is with long rest stuff. Because if I go and start the tower, and then I go through a bunch of the tower, and then I take a long rest at some point, I know you get to a point with some of these things where stuff progresses without you. And I figure if I just don't even start the tower, I mean, maybe I could probably go do the beginning chunk of the tower since I'm fully rested right now. I'll do it after whatever is happening up here with Arabella and the thing I'm hunting down. I'll do the tower next before I go side trek down a mountain. Now I get it. I definitely want to make sure I didn't miss anything. That's just me. Yeah. That's only at certain points. The time-sensitive stuff is quite rare. Okay. I mean, that's good to know. Because it makes me more hesitant to use long rests. Which should never be something... Like, I've got the resources. I've got the supplies to take, like, a few dozen long rests. I probably have enough supplies to cover my long rests for the rest of the game at this point. But the idea of taking a long rest and missing out on some stuff makes me less than eager to long rest. Be more impressed. Oh, no. You should be with your parents. What are you doing out here? It's not safe. How about you teach me these power words? You should be with your parents.
That's who I'm looking for. Mom and Pops, I mean. When Zevlor... When he... Well... There was an ambush. Mum yelled, "Run!" So we ran. I could hear him running behind me. Till I couldn't. Still can't find him. But I bet you can. You'll help me, I just know it.
I'll find your parents. You can count on me, buddy.
Thanks, mister. I knew you'd help me again. The vines won't last forever. I don't suppose I can stay with you.
Yeah, you can go back to the camp, play with Scratch.
I won't be any trouble, I swear it.
Of course, you can stay in my camp. There's an inn called Last Light. You'll be safe there. You can stay in my camp. Look, if Gale and Will and Lae'zel can't take care of this child, then I'm even considering, dare I say it, I'm even considering sending Shadowheart and Asterion to go live at camp as well, and just getting a couple of hirelings. Because someone pointed out to me, I don't really need to if I don't like them as people particularly much. I don't have to have them in my party. Hirelings are an option. I long rested a lot and ended up with 1,000 supplies left over. Sir Fuzzalump, the best hireling. What class is Sir Fuzzalump? I know there's one hireling of each class. At least that's what I remember. Wizard, but he's amazing. Oh. Just the name alone. I know. But the thing is why do all the cool people have to be wizards? I would rather have Gale in my party than either Asterion or Shadowheart, But Gale's also a wizard, and I'm a caster. If I didn't start the game as a sorcerer, if I'd started as like a barbarian or a fighter or something, then I absolutely would. You can respect them into any class you want. I know I could respect them. But that feels wrong to some extent. I don't respect the main characters, I meant the hirelings. Yeah. I'm partial to archers. That's a personal thing, doesn't always make sense in gameplay. Yeah, archery is nice. I'd actually be curious because usually when I think archers, I usually think of ranger as a class. So I'd be curious to see what kind of archery build you could get out of ranger. If not ranger, then probably fighter. Beat honor mode with an archery build. Cracked if you know what to get.
Oh, thanks. You're the best. So you send Mum and Pops there. I'll be waiting, hero man.
I'll let you know when I find your parents. Also, Karlak, can you attack these shadows? Cat! Finish it off! 1 damage. I'll take 1 damage.
Can't give up.
If I do Sacred Flame, 80% chance. Yeah, let's go! Sacred Flame. And then we'll move you into melee range.
On my way.
So that... Finish it! No! The enemy's alive with 1 HP! Don't attack the cat! How dare you? I'm gonna come over here and I'm gonna stab you to death just for attacking my cat. I can't attack because there's people in the way for some reason. Okay. He's like inside Asterion.
On my way.
So I can attack. But the AI configuration was having some issues. Okay. Didn't one of them hit... Oh, one of them hit Karlak for 3 health. Okay, that's fine. He needs to suffer for stabbing a cat. Give it to him. Oh, I gave it to him. Stabbed him right in the face. With the sword of life stealing. Stole his life. Okay, ads are wanting to play. And I need to refill my tea. So, I'm going to be right back. And I'll let the ads play while I'm gone. Okay, we're back. Ooh, has been a while. The quest for parents begins. So let's go through this graveyard. Investigate the Thorn Mausoleum. Do I want to go through the graveyard right this second? Like, I do want to do this before I go into the tower, but I also want to... Where were the bodies? Okay, let's go to the Last Light Inn.
Chihiro wants to know about supplies when we make it home. Just about.
Find Arabella's parents. Find Zevlor. This guy is not Zevlor. He's Damon.
Got to have a plan first.
Okay. Had to double check I unmuted myself. Toron called a mech. Just a dead cultist. Hear you loud and clear. Thank you, thank you. Good to know. That's the mausoleum. And that's Moonrise Towers. There's no other quest markers on the map for the missing tiefling or the... Lots of blood. Yep. Lots of blood.
Caravans. The town toll house, surely.
Money?
Who is just talking? Oh, Visage of Regret? Hold up. Accursed Keeper of Coins. That is a boss with 600 health. Who's just made of gold. Level 8 undead. Well, at least we're level 6, so that's not impossibly unheard of. I already beat the level 10. The level 10 Forge Golem. So... Okay, let's go back up here.
That's curious.
Just loose skeleton. Ooh! True Love's Caress. Bonded by love, wife's diary, money. Okay, so let's take the money, take the diary. What is this ability? One of a magical pair of rings allows the wearer to receive Warding Bond from a creature wearing the matching ring. Ward an ally, they gain resistance to all damage and a +1 to AC. Each time ally takes damage, you take the same amount of damage. True Love's Caress, that is something I want. I'm sure one day, Beck. It could replace my mage's friend.
Making me sweat.
And honestly, if I was to replace it, I would also Crusher's Ring.
No one back home will ever believe this.
But let's take a look at the diary. On the 5th year of our union, we faced the biggest hurdle yet. My parents became quite ill, became their caretakers, dark and difficult time. Easeful days in which our time was our own. Days were filled with work, each other, and little else. During our darkest moments, I wondered if we'd survive. But the bond of our love we had was resilient. It could bend and bend and bend, but would not break. Send to camp. Add to wares. I'm not holding out hope, but that's fine. I mean, fair enough.
No traps, please.
Do I even want to? I don't think I do care enough for these candles and bones. I'll pick up a spare dagger. That's fine, that's whatever. Can I jump across the pit? I can't. Karlak!
What a charmer.
I did not like the sound of that noise. Karlak, can you move any closer? Not enough space. Not enough space. Path is interrupted. Also not enough space.
Let's ride.
If I give you the ring of jumping for a moment. Oh, I have to actually use the ring of jumping. Is it worth it? There's no way for me to tell without doing so. No idea. Yeah, me neither.
No one's stopped me yet.
I can mage hand once per short rest. Not enough space. Not enough space! How am I supposed to get the skeleton if I can't even mage hand over there? Not enough space.
Breathe deep and move.
We've officially abandoned that skeleton. Also, one moment. Yeah, that's what I figured.
What's hiding here?
Just checking something about my follower count. Wander out back behind. Oh, there's someone in the distance. There's someone else in the distance. House of Healing. In the middle of the graveyard? I mean, there's a shop icon. So that's weird, but neat. Sure. Can we not click on the door, please? Thank you. Sister Lidwin. Necrotic and fire resistant, undead. Talkable.
What's up for discussion?
Don't call the doctor yet. I've got potions, sutures. I know I can do this. Oh, you're a patient. This is the children's ward. Triage is back that way.
That's Arabella's father. Or was Arabella's father.
Well, why are you treating a dead body? I see you have medical supplies on hand. Can you spare any?
Not dead. Merely medicated. To ease the pain.
Give the corpse a subtle poke. I see now they're sleeping peacefully. I think your work here is already done. Oh well, that failed. But we've gotten inspiration since the last time we failed a roll. Felder, thank you for the request for big rolls, but I would like to actually get something higher than a 5! There it is! Third time's the charm. I just had to use both. I had to use up all my inspiration on this dialogue.
Yes. I knew these hands would not fail me. The patient is sure to recover.
Now that that's sorted, might I purchase some supplies?
Not much left now, but you're welcome to look.
Sell wares. Drow poison. It's paralyzed in poison. Ooh, that's a nasty poison. Potion of animal speaking. I've already got 2 characters that can cast it as on will. Potions of greater healing. Yes. Purple worm toxin. Oh, purple worm toxin. That's one of the most deadly things in D&D. Okay, well, sell the leather armor, sell the scale mail, sell the shield, sell the longsword, sell the spear, sell the extra bow and leather armor that I missed last time I was in a shop. I don't need 3 daggers. I'm not doing stuff with a bunch of daggers. Let's get... Yeah, we did it. Potion of flying. Hold up. Hold up. That's how we get that corpse. We just burn a potion of flying on it. I could get these poisons and start coating I could start coating Asterion stuff with poison. The Wyvern Toxin is pretty tough, but Purple Worm, though. What's Paralyzed do in this situation? Can't move, take actions, bonus actions, or reactions. Always critically hit if the attacker's within 10 feet. It doesn't say how... Like, it's a con saving throw, but it doesn't say what the saving throw is. It just says determines by a con saving throw. Like, what's the DC of the saving throw? That's what I want to know. Because that determines the value of this, whether it's worth the 380 to grab 4 of them. Because if the paralysis saving throw is like a DC 20 or something that the enemies are most likely to fail, absolutely worth it. If it's like a DC 10 that they're most likely to succeed against, then not worth my time. I mean, I've got money. At some point, I'm going to have to start using scrolls, using potions and whatnot, but...
Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got to tend to my patient.
I convinced you that you finished tending to your patient. Okay, hang on. Can I give this to Asterion? Asterion can also have the Purple Worm Toxin. Potions. What is it? Hang on. What does everybody have potion-wise? You've got 2 graders. Do you have any? No. And you've just got the 1 lesser. The 1 regular healing potion. Okay. Let's split this. 7. Let's get a pile of 7 going and a pile of 7. And then we're going to split this into a pile of 3 and a pile of 4. We're going to give you 2. We're going to give you 3. We're going to give you 4. And then I keep my 7. Plus I've got the 5 smaller ones, which I can split. Keep 3 on my person. Give 2 to Asterion. Split the potions up. Pass them around. Okay, journal about the parents. We found her parents dead. Break the news to her at camp. Quest for Parents begins, Quest for Parents ends. Can I loot the bodies? Are you gonna... Okay. You don't mind, and they don't have anything. I had to check to see if they had something that I could give to their daughter, okay? That's... When I said loot the bodies, I meant it in a nicer manner than it probably sounded. Get to Baldur's Gate. Old map, druidic style. Destination Baldur's Gate. Take only what you can carry. Go through the mountain pass. If anyone falls Leave them. You can't afford to be slowed down by excessive baggage. Good luck. And there's just a loot. Do I want to be carrying a loot on my back? I kind of don't. I'm not a bard. Ooh, chest. See invisibility, speed, elixir of arcane cultivation. Alright. They're dead. They don't need their possessions. They have bigger things to worry about now. Yeah. I mean, you're not wrong. Hopefully their spirits passed to the realm of whatever deity they worshipped. Passed on to the other side.
Seems simple enough.
I don't want to look at the chandelier. That's Sister Cinda? There's a spiral stair that goes upstairs. But I want to talk to Sister Cinda first. Ooh, just a surgery kit?
Maybe I need more pockets.
That could be useful. It's definitely not. I thought it would be useful for something. Jug of coagulated blood. You know, for drinking.
Here to see the doctor? Are we poorly? Are we desperately poorly? Oh, not so well. But well enough to wait. Join the line, and you will be seen.
I don't need to see the doctor. I'm doing rather well, thank you. Just a blood bank. Bottle rack. If I were to wait in line down there for the doctor... Oh, Malice Throm. Okay. I like your arm extenders. Very lovely. Magical resistance. Turning resistance. Multi-attack if your hit points are less than 40%. One arrow. Oh, that's non-magical. So basically, non-magic basic damage, resistance, and fire just general resistance. preferably I wouldn't get in a situation where I'm going to fight you. But I think I need to pass through this room to get to where I'm wanting to go. I'm gonna just sort of skirt around rather than go down and interrupt your mojo. Oh, there's just a dead sister here. Who just has a syringe, you know. Nope, 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 nope. What? Okay, I didn't know that that was there, but we'll cross that bridge in a minute. I want to actually go in here. Crisp and unblemished. Only with sacrifice is mastery gained, so Our Lady said, and so I say to you, dearest reader. Darkness is infinite, but a master's teachings are not. When his wisdom is exhausted, his pupils fully versed, there shall come time for one final lesson. He will become the subject, fully laid bare for his students. The sisters shall one day know me, first in whole, last in part. Only then will they be masters. Is this like a wine? It's camp supplies, yeah. Some water and wine goblet. What's a wine goblet worth? Basically nothing. It can stay there. Wait, hold on. What did that say? 2 turns? 2 turns of just being drunk. Yeah. Anything fun on the desk? Heal potion ingredients, poison ingredient, fire resistance. Yeah. I'll take all of that. Also, preserved jar mind flayer parasite. Send to camp. Ooh, mellow black shirt. Breezy sandals. And swagger boots. Those are just boots, not camp outfit shoes. I think I like the blue better. Yeah, I think I'm going to stick with this blue. But I will send to camp rather than sell that. Breezy sandals, though, definitely. I like my purple shoes. Breezy sandals can add to wares along with the swagger boots. It's custom. I don't know what custom does. But yeah, over here you've got your outfit for equipment, and you can show or hide your helmet, which in my case is just a circlet, so I don't mind having it visible. And you've got your camp outfit, which doesn't have any kind of stat bonuses, so that is customizable for the characters. But beyond the camp outfit, there's no just general toggle.
A crooked touch.
Asterion, can you lockpick us out the back? You don't need guidance, but I'll give it to you anyway. The only way you're failing this is an at 1.
I've got a long road ahead. Light on my feet.
Your eyes are sharp, sisters.
Okay. I am curious.
So that I may say the same of them.
I know curiosity killed the cat, but, you know, sometimes we can't just help it. What is up here? Just a handkerchief, ink pot, gloves, silver knife, gilded chest. Okay. Well, let's grab the silver knife.
Don't mind if I do. Something good here, I hope.
Ooh, locked chest. Asterion, my friend. You have a job. Hill Giant Strength. Let's throw that at Karlach. All the rest of this.
Certainly.
Yeah, let's go outside to go over to this bookshelf. I'm sure that's the most efficient way we could order that. Give Shadowheart the remove curse scroll.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Lords of Madness. See invisibility. I'm actually going to give that to Asterion. There's another gilded chest that's locked?
What now?
I have more use of your services. And you have one final turn of guidance. Arrow of Transportation. Teleport wherever you fire this arrow. Arrow of many targets. Deal additional half damage to 3 other targets within range. Just a general ring. I'll pick up and add to wares. And you can just pick up the arrows.
What now?
Portrait of a woman. Oh, hang on. Don't... I don't get to pick up the portrait of a woman. Asterion's the one collecting paintings.
Still breathing.
I'm collecting books. Asterion's collecting paintings. They both go into the same chest back at camp, but look, I gotta stay with my guts. Also, Detroit, did I give you a... I did. I think I did give you a shout out when you first dropped in. Because you were doing the Helldiver. Helldiver 2, I think, was what you most recently played. Hang on. Almost missed out on a row of books. And I would have missed a scroll of web! That can go to Gale. Waypoint! Grand Mausoleum. Yep.
All these dark justices slain in battle. They must have a stronghold nearby or a temple.
Raphael just chilling out over here still.
That's curious.
Dirt mound. Treasure right next to the graves? Just some money. Nothing fancy. There's an open grave. Alright, Raphael.
Thought but of treasure ahead, did not consider the peace of the dead. Through the dark he went creeping, and awoke what was sleeping. A new grave they dug, which he himself fed.
Ooh, spooky.
I was gonna say that! I was gonna say that, Karlak! Oh, ooh, spooky! Oh, you beat me to the punch. The warning, no less. Don't tell me you're worried about me. How long have you been standing around practicing that little recital?
Until it was perfect. I've grown quite fond of you, you know, in my way. I thought it only fair to warn you about the dangers ahead.
I am fully rested. What dangers are those?
Oh, we both know they are soon to be revealed. It would be pointless of me to try to bar you from entering. But I can set the scene, as it were. Prepare you for your role.
Paint me a picture. Literally, and then give it to Asterion. He likes you better than anyone else in the party, and he's collecting paintings. So it's 2 for 1. I know my role, even if you don't, to kill Ketherek. Cut to the chase. How do you even know there's danger ahead? I mean, he has his ways. He's a devil. I think I called him a demon previously by accident, but demons and devils actually... and this is information for anyone, but I know Beck specifically. I was giving you information about how D&D stuff worked. In Dungeons & Dragons, demons and devils actually are 2 distinctly different entities. While a demon is chaotic evil, a devil is lawful evil. So, devils are the ones that you will make a deal with, and by their lawful nature, they have to stick to the deal, but are usually tricky with the wording of it. That's why it's a deal with the devil. Whereas demons are usually just more chaotic in nature and just destroying things. Murder, death, and destruction. Makes sense? Yeah. Yeah. So for the like alignment chart, the 9 squares, it's chaotic evil versus lawful evil. Paint me a picture.
There is a stage down in the dark upon which a great drama has suspended itself in time. Its actors dwell there still, mired in the languor of their long, tired scenes. If you, however, through the dark, go creeping and awake what is sleeping, chances are many more graves than yours alone will soon be fed.
Paint me a clearer picture than that. Guidance! I didn't need the guidance, but that's okay.
Very well. There is a creature that lurks in silence and shadow. A creature who, like me, is very much of the infernal persuasion. Should it make its way out through the very doors you are about to brazenly swing open, you'll have unleashed a pestilence upon this realm. In truth, it is carnage incarnate. So if you meet the devil of which I speak, kill it. Consider no other course of action.
Infernal is devil, abyssal is for demons. Because the realm, the devils are from the 9 hells, whereas demons are from the abyss. Then again, I don't know if the plane. I'm assuming the planes are the same or similar enough in 5th edition, which this game is based on. I'm much more familiar with 3.5 than any other edition at this point. You're still only telling me half of what you know, I can tell. And of course, I used my
Believe me,
rerolls.
I am not telling you half of what I know. You have it in you to author a thrilling finale if you heed this warning. Do
Only know
not
hell through Dante's
underestimate this
Inferno.
opponent. At best, you will have the blink of an eye to strike. Strike first, strike true, defy the odds, for they are distinctly in its favor. That much I owe the bastard to concede. And don't think I've forgotten your tale, Astarion. When the beast is dead, I'll consider that payment enough to translate those scars of yours.
A fairer deal than I expected.
You wound me, Spawn. I always deal fairly. And will close this particular deal soon enough. Vanquish the beast, and all will be revealed.
Okay, so he wants me to kill whatever's in here.
Attempts to restrain Lady Shah's power, perhaps. Failed attempts.
Dave just reminded me to eat. Gotta get dinner. Be back. Yeah, go get dinner, Beck. Make sure that you actually eat something. Have a good dinner.
I shall carry out General Form's will alone.
Herald of Balthazar?
Not wanted. Not needed. Leave.
Here lies Melodia Thorm, beloved wife and mother. E Amiel Telere Manon here.
I'll give it a shot.
There's a map of the temple there. Intact wing proving grounds, ruined wings, something present there, strange sounds. Rats. Why so many rats?
Looks like there's a temple under this place. And something deadly sealed inside it.
Why is there green, like, smoke in this area? Is this... Am I walking...
Someone's been engaging in dark rituals here.
Okay. There's, like, acid pools. Just as long as I'm not walking into a place where I'm just going to take constant poison damage.
Anything of use?
Diary of Ketheric Thorm, Volume 2. Forgetting evades me in this infinite darkness. Balthazar is my own source, barest comfort. The thought that perhaps she might be brought back to me. If oblivion can fail, what defiance have we against death? None except its mastery. Balthazar's words have never felt more promising. Old floppy hat. Bone sculpture?
Ketheric Thorm's forebears. He defiled their remains to make this effigy. But to what end?
That's a fun question. Let's light up this candle. Oh no, we put out the candle. Who's already lit?
Here lies Melodia Thorm, beloved wife and mother. E Amiel Telere Manon here.
That's the symbol of Merkel.
Symbol of what now? Bone chair! Well, I gotta sit in the bone chair. When life gives you a bone chair, you take a seat. Traveler's chest. No books. Ooh, I found Scroll of Witch Bolt. Phantasmal Killer? You just give me a scroll? Okay, I'll take a scroll of Phantasmal Killer. Animate Dead? Those are some powerful scrolls.
Keep your distance, darling. Should be easy.
Pick me a lock, please. Have a little guidance. Good stuff.
Let's get going.
A cloak! Gain some temporary HP after casting a spell while in melee. Hmm. Let me... I could give Karlak or Asterion the Cloak of Protection. Get the AC up. I'd go down to 17. And I'd lose my +1 on saving throws. But I would gain the ability to use, like, Shocking Grasp to get some health in addition to dealing damage in melee. Which just sounds like a good... Man, I like the look, though, Cloak of Protection. But this would be so unuseful on anyone else. And I don't have enough cloaks to warrant. Okay, Karlak, you can have the Cloak of Protection for right now. You're the one that's going right up in their faces. Hey, Asterion's got 522 gold. That's fun. Also, did I ever read this book? I've looked at it now, at least. And I can send to camp. And while I'm at it... Portrait of a Woman. We can send that to camp, too. And add the random gem to wares. We are so close to leveling. I just need to find something to get just like 10 experience off of.
An open
There's
tomb.
more to this place.
Empty.
I'm sure of it.
Not ominous in the
Lady Shah's
slightest.
presence is near. Looks like a trap there.
Asterion,
Touch me.
would you like to just split off from the rest of the group and work on disarming traps? Ooh! It's a good thing I got so many bonuses. Look, as long as we don't nat 1, these DC 10 traps don't stand a chance. But boy, does rolling a 5 followed by a 4 followed by a 3 make me nervous. Followed by a 2. We're counting down, everybody. Next disarm is gonna be a nat 1 and fail. Let's disarm this gargoyle head. Okay, 19, right next to the 1, but we didn't get the 1. It's just buttons. Grief, Moonrise Towers, and General.
Oh dear. Someone's left a trap out for us.
That was close. Scratch close. Make that was happening.
A big painting of a sad elf. Heartbreaking. Truly.
Can you do anything to disarm that?
Oh dear. Someone's left a trap out for us.
Yeah. Disarm the vent that's currently blasting out this gas. Thank you. Can't get the guidance bonus, not close enough. Because I didn't want the rest of the party just wandering in and setting off pressure plates while I have Asterion doing all this disarming.
I wonder what the next move is. I must keep going. You need to pick me up.
Keep a blade close.
And now you got guidance again.
Traps. How considerate.
One thing at a time. Disarm the plate. 32. Disarm the head. Just disarm everything. 30. Disarm the plate.
Oh dear. Someone's left a trap.
19. Disarm the head. 23.
Be careful. There are
Disarm the vent. 21.
Be careful. There are traps about.
Disarm this vent. 16. Whoop, nope. Disarm that plate. 18.
Let's be quick.
I failed 2 perception rolls.
Have a lot on my mind and, well, in it.
Hot foot. Place is trapped.
How?
patience.
28.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have. Never wanted the easy path.
Okay. Well,
What is this bright tower? Strange.
well, we didn't go to Moonrise Towers, but we did.
Let's see what this does.
Susun Elg Oloth.
Isabel's grave, before Ketheric wrenched her back into the land of the living.
What do the buttons do? Grief. The tower. And the general. Oh, I missed a vent. There's a vent here. It's causing blindness. The tower. Grief. And the general. If this doesn't work, then it's gonna be the general is not last. General was last. History never forgets. Inspiration. Uncovered a secret passage. Relic must be further inside. Okay, we actually did need a few hundred. Trial and errored it. I got it. Look, I trial and errored it, but I got it on my second try. I knew the general had to be last. I just didn't know whether Moonrise Towers was before or after the grief. I didn't actually know that the general had to be last. That was just an assumption. But secret tunnel. There's a plaque that gives the order in there. Def did the same first playthrough. Fair enough.
Neither alive nor unliving.
I don't get it.
I don't get it. Alright, let's do Arabella's.
Hey, you. I made it. Easy peasy. You find Mum and Pops?
Yeah, I got bad news, buddy.
No. No. I don't believe you.
I'm so sorry.
It isn't true. It isn't. Get away from me. Go.
Once she's had time to process the news. a nemesis of his who lurks in the depths try and deal with this old enemy? Yeah, okay. Leave camp. I just wanted to go camp and break the news to her. Why are all the blindness traps? Why are all the vents active again? Going out to camp and coming back suddenly undisabled all of the traps that I spent the last 15 minutes disabling? Okay, that's fine. I'm glad somebody decided to come through here and re-enable all the traps. Money. Also, I failed my survival. Does anyone else want to try? Oh, thank you, Karlak and Shadowheart. Money and potions. Don't mind if I do. Okay, we've got a traversal gem here. Everybody on board? Choo-choo. Three new journal updates available. Gauntlet of Shar.
The Gauntlet of Shar. Before my very eyes. The Dark Lady guided me here. She wanted me to find this place.
You know what? I'm glad I've got you on the party right now, Shadowheart. You get to enjoy the Gauntlet of Shar. Shar led you here. What's the, well, it's a usable plaque.
Cross from light into darkness. Give your life to the shadows.
Cross from light into darkness. Give your life to the shadows. Okay.
Offer your pain to Shar's embrace. Hear the night song.
No, I didn't get the night song. I didn't take the mountain path.
The answer lies in darkness.
Shar's warriors must not be caught, must not be tricked. Only loss awaits the unworthy.
A voice? Is that Shar herself who speaks?
Actually gonna overwrite Secret Tunnel.
What the hells was that?
I wasn't trying to get close to it, I was trying to go around.
Perhaps that is how
Who's left a trap out for us?
Well, what if I... Hang on, no. I don't want to disarm.
What the hell? Let's have a look.
Trying to activate the vents. No?
What the hells was that?
I just assumed... Whoop. Okay. I had assumed they were darkness vents. Like upstairs.
Step carefully. There's a trap.
Easy.
Okay. Well, the least we can do is pick this lock, head into the side door. With the minimal effort. Thank you, Asterion.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. With haste. What's inside?
Just a potion of animal speaking. That's just useful to have as something to sell, potentially. But... Okay. So... Giant light mushroom. Nope. Nope. I don't trust this at all.
Can't give up now.
Okay. Now that I've disabled the pressure plate...
Be wary. This place is trapped.
Pick up add to wares. Loot a ring. Lever.
Moving ahead.
You're still blasting me back, but you no longer have the aura around you. Yeah, don't walk at the statue, please. Ow.
What the hells was that?
Hot foot. Place is trapped.
Well, that left me winded.
Just... Everybody taking a good beating. Simple.
Never a dull moment. If not over, then through. Step carefully. There's a trap.
Just a glass goblet. 45? Yes, please. Add to wares. Second lover.
Here we go.
Well, that left me winded.
What the hells was that?
I assume I need those. I need to lower all of them so that I can turn all of the lamps off.
Getting laid out on my back again.
That's my guess.
Repulsed again. But that glowing ring I saw may show the way.
Okay.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Taking what they hold dear.
I thought I successfully disabled this. Oh, actually...
Can't slow down.
Wanna dance?
Okay, so I need to go up to the thing around to the front.
Trap. Be cautious. No one back home will ever believe
Oh, we are all taking damage.
if the gods are watching me.
Okay.
Put my hands on everything.
Nope. Can we... Okay. I have an idea.
Repulsed again. But that glowing ring I saw may show the way.
How about I do it just with me?
Welcome, child. Follow my voice and prove your worth.
Okay. I think the non-taking a huge amount of damage route was to lower all the lanterns and turn them all off. But that's fine. We still managed. Just painfully. Incredibly annoying puzzle. Oh, yes, absolutely.
I do like it down here. It's nice.
relation to my goddess's power and dark beauty. Homie is not the first word that comes to mind.
Okay, well, Shadowheart, would you like to, prayer of healing everyone back to full? Just because.
Better boots. Wonder if the gods are watching me. Carefully now.
Was I clicked on Karlach? Oh no, that's Shadowheart.
You do not belong here.
Your mind upends. Somehow, in the decayed soup of this creature's brain, a tadpole lives. Another presence nurtures it, manipulates it like a puppet.
You plunder. You meddle. You upset my plans. Leave.
Shar, you leave. I belong in this place far more than some irate bone pile.
Bones! They are more than bones.
More than flesh. More than skin, blood, hair, and piss. They are more. They are mine. Now leave before.
Before what exactly?
Stupid worm-infested cockhead! You have awoken the shadows! My forces are split. The defenses are thin. Rally on me. A wall of bone and blade against the darkness. Now!
Why did Lady Star's dead attack? Am I being tested?
Justikar, Avengers. Got like 4 Avengers, or 3 Avengers, 1 Nightweaver, a Soul Hunter, and then we've got the Umbral Tethers. And we're starting with Asterion. Invalid target. Okay. So, Asterion, you move here so that you can aim at the Tremor. You can't aim at the Tremor? Well, you can deal attacks to Avengers. We'll take our portals. We'll each take portals this way, and you guys cover that portal while we're taking out this one.
Let's go. Ready for this?
That portal's gone. Oh, I'm not raging? Wait, why can't I... Where's my Great Weapon Master bonus? For killing something. I killed things this turn. Level up. I killed 2 things this turn. Oh, there it is. Now it shows up to the party. Now that I've... Because I had to actually kill the Avenger. The portal doesn't count as an enemy. I guess. Just quick examine question. They have high necrotic resistance, but radiant damage vulnerability. So if I do Sacred Flame, it'll take double damage from the radiant.
Time to meet your maker.
24. And I didn't even use a spell slot because cantrip. I will move her forward though.
Nothing important is ever easy.
Let's use the bonus magic missile that I have. Not enough movement, but just barely.
I need to find a way forward.
Critical miss. Missile snaring. I saved against the beckoning darkness. Well, there's one dead. They've re-deaded one of the deads.
What now?
Portal's dead. That's me done. I could jump down there, but I don't really want to.
Let's spill some blood.
Starion could sneak attack. Must have advantage. I've got an ally that's within melee range. Okay. Guess I don't have advantage. Must have advantage.
What's this?
Let's have... Oh, well, Karlak's got her own enemy.
Under their noses.
I miss this.
There we go. Okay. We'll take Lucky. Oh, 1 HP! Don't you 1 HP me!
Feel their anguish.
There we go.
Got to concentrate.
Now, you. You have one job. Your one job. Guiding Bolt. Kill the Tremor. There we go. Destroyed the portal. Everything's good. Critical hit. Well, there go all the temporary hit points I have. Lucky. Beckoning Darkness. Well, at least 1 out of 3 Luckies got actual successful. Critical hits on Astarion. That's fine. Must have advantage on the target. Again, I have allies that are within melee range. They're just not counting as allies for whatever reason. Basic healing potion as your bonus action.
Ready for another round?
You know what? We're going for that rage. And now we're going for reckless attacks on these guys. We could do the Great Weapon Master, but we used our bonus action to rage. So we just chill here. Guiding Bolt. It missed. If it didn't miss, it would have killed, probably. I could do Healing Word Mass, just get everybody some health back. Is that the, that's the one that takes the spell slot. Let's use the one that is spell slot free, long rest.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
I've got my free Scorching Ray. It's at disadvantage. So let's not. Oh, don't these guys have... These guys don't have fire resist, do they? No, it's just necrotic resist and vulnerability to radiant. By lightning bolted. Target is blocked. Yeah, that's what I figured. Could do Shocking Grasp. The guy right in front of me. It's not the end of the world. Shadow Step. Oh, Beckoning Darkness finished. Alright, Karlak. You finished him off.
What's it gonna take?
You're gonna finish him off. And then you don't have enough movement to get to the last guy.
No surrender.
But that's fine.
Need to stay focused.
Sacred Flame. It saved. Okay.
On I go.
Time to push my luck again.
Disadvantage for Too Dark. Ice Arrow, Acid Arrow, Fire Arrow. Lightning Arrow. Transposition. I could use the Arrow of Transposition and just come up right up on him. Sacred Flame always misses dex save, so unless they have bottom dex, doesn't work well. Yeah.
Can't slow down.
Attacking from the shadows, so if I move you here...
Don't linger.
Must have advantage. Well, you tried.
Now this is my happy place.
Reckless.
Poor fucker.
Run up. Murder him. Ancient altar? Okay. We're gonna take a moment. We're gonna level up. Level 7s. I get a new spell. I've got spell slots for 4th level spells now. Banish. Blight. Literally everything I'm fighting right now has resistance to necrotic. So Blight, although useful in the long term, maybe absolutely pointless here. Confusion. Dimension Door. Generally useful. Dominate Beast. Greater invisibility. I just throw greater invisibility on Asterion, and then he just always gets advantage. Ice Storm. Always nice. Polymorph. That's Baleful Polymorph. Half damage to all non-magical. Wall of Fire. Honestly, Ice Storm. I've got Fireball for an AoE fire. Feral Instinct. +3 to initiative and can't be surprised. I already have... She's got the highest initiative in the party already. I could change her heart, but Bear Heart is so good. Just resistance to everything except Psychic. Straight up just get evasion. Oh, evasion's so good. Asterion. That's all you need is evasion. And Trickery, Domain spells, Polymorph, Baleful Polymorph, and Dimension Door. I'm glad you've got Dimension Door, just for a start. And you've got Banishment, Freedom of Movement, Stun, Difficult Terrain, can't be magically paralyzed. I mean, that is useful. Death Ward. Guardian of Faith, calls forth Divine Guardian. Honestly, I'll just keep Banishment. It's got to have a decent save. 4th level spell. Yeah, spell save DC. 15. I don't know if this system has a rolling spell save where it's 15 plus spell level, but that would be a DC 19 if it is. Feel no reason to swap out any other spells.
Whatever comes, I'm ready.
Give everybody a little health back. Everybody almost full. I'll take my 1 gold, please.
What's in here? Time to press ahead.
And then we've got just this pile of corpses, which includes the reconstituted duelist. Sadly, the rusty greatsword is way more weight than its value. Incense? Okay. And the one down here. Okay. So, they ran off this way. And we've got this altar down here with the Pedestal of Reckoning and another traversal gem.
So many must have toiled to make a visage so grand. It's beautiful.
let's... We got the level up. We're coming on 4 hours. I think we're going to call the stream here. Let's save up. I'm not going to have ads run in the last, like, 10 seconds of the stream. So I'm going to click that snooze button. Shar Temple, level 7, end of stream 14. Throw that save down. Alright, everybody. We have a number of people that are streaming right now. Decent raid targets. Let's go, raid. May series playing Destroy All Humans. Fun retro game. I've seen clips of. Haven't actually played, though. But that's going to be it for me for the stream for today. If people, I know sometimes people like raid messages. I've got ambush. I've got the new raid emote. So any combination of those. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Thank you, just everybody that passed through. Beck, Feathery, Feldzer, Detroit, Sage, Evie. It was a good stream. But that's it for me. Take care, everybody. Have a good rest of your day.